Well, let's see if we get anybody on tonight. Brand one, new brand. Why do I want to create a new brand? That's okay, Hen. Hello, hello. There's not going to be too many to start, but we are going to continue printing some Voron Trident parts with the Matter3D Performance ABS Filament, which is this stuff right there, which is out of focus. But look at that if I focus it in. Just beautiful. Look at that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, hang on. That's still not focused. Either that or it's my eyes. Hello, Stream Elements. How are you tonight? Good to see you on there, Stream Elements. Thank you for popping in. Much appreciated. I like anybody that pops in, even if it's just you, Stream Elements. So there we go. Let's go back to this camera. So we have some parts that have finished printing. I believe they were on this camera. Yes, they are. They are the purple. This is the purple portion of the printed parts. This is the purple portion of the printed parts. James Gator, how are you tonight, sir? So let's get these purple ones off the bed. These are the ones I started last night, and I haven't touched them. So let's pull them off. Let's have a gander at them here. Oh, it's not bad. These are looking pretty darn good. I like the top finish now better that I use Super Slicer. So Shondell 3D, hello. Shondell 3D, hello. How are you? Let's see. Here we are. We are on. There we go. So these parts turned out good. These are. Oh, sorry. This camera does not like when I leave it on face tracking when I try to do close up. So these are printed in Matter3D Performance PLA. Sorry, Performance ABS. What am I saying? These are parts for the Voron Trident build, and these turned out beautiful. So let's pop them off the bed. Let's have a look at them. They are all nice. Yeah, this filament prints just silky smooth. So there's the bottom layer. There we're on a smooth sheet. And then there's our side layers. It's beautiful. Super silk. This is the Performance ABS from Matter3D. They're silk, or they're matte ABS. Do I feel older? No, I still feel in my 40s. I don't feel that much older. Hey, Duff 204, it's a stream thingy happening. Yeah, what the heck? We got a stream. I like streaming. Oh, there we go. So we're going to pick another color. Let's give this a quick clean. And we're going to pick another color to put on, but I got to look I'm looking at the build manual now because it's getting real, because we're going to start this Trident build on Sunday. And it's getting real. I got to make sure I have the parts prepped because I'm hoping to get a little beyond the frame this time. Although the frame's going to take a little bit of, I got an itch. Oh, frame's going to take a little bit of time to get it good, but I'm hoping we can get the frame done and then some. So I'm basically currently working through, there we go. I'm working through getting the parts done that I'm going to need to begin the build. I just want to make sure these are all going to fit together fine. And that looks, oh, that looks good. Okay, that fits together nicely. These two parts, I mean, those gaps will close. And make sure it's the right parts exactly. I want to make sure that I have the right printed parts that I need for each step of the build. And then this one kind of goes together like this. So far, we have purple, red, and yellow parts. Now we got to pick another color, because this is going to be, I'm calling it the Rainbow / Pride Voron, because I want to print this in all these cool colors of ABS that you see right here. Matter3D has provided to me for testing. And full disclosure, I did not pay for these filaments, and I am my opinion on the finish and how these are performing is my own. So yes. It's tricky when it's LDO versus Voron STLs. Yeah, well, that's the key. I've got to make sure that I'm doing the proper part from the for the LDO kit. Absolutely. So these all look really good though. I've got no complaints about these parts whatsoever. So what I'm doing is looking in the manual. So let's go ahead and let's share this screen, and let's just because I like to see my ugly mug on screen to make sure that I know that I'm still on. I'm going to bring this up top, but we'll make it smaller because I'm not that important. There we go. And then so we're going to look through the manual. This is what we're going to be starting on Sunday. Okay, I need a drink of water here. Hang on. So this is what's going to be starting on Sunday. We're going to go through the whole setup procedure, yada, yada. And obviously the first thing we do is build the frame. We're going to be going through all this and building the frame. I've been reading through all this. I'll read it over again. So it's very similar to building the frame for the 2.4, except obviously we have the gantry part up here because it's a fixed gantry and it's a movable bed, right? Hence the term trident. It's three x-axes. So we're going to be building the frame as per usual instructions, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. We have the frame here, frame here, frame here, and we make sure it's square. Then here we go. So now these are the parts we're going to definitely need. So we're going to need the AB, A and B, A drive and idler, AB drive and idler. So that's what these parts we printed yesterday were. So we'll just confirm that we have all the parts. Oops, that one's going to go on there. So here we go. So if I switch back over, so those, we need the AB drive idler. So that's the pieces I just printed there in the purple. And I believe I have those ones there finished. Let's just see. That's going to look good. Purple with yellow around it. Oh, this one. And where are you? Is this the opposite one? Let's just make sure. No, that's the same. Oh, no, that's the right one. Okay, so. Hey, Zexalter, how are you? And non-fam, hello. So let's go ahead and use our desktop down cam here, which I believe is number 5. Yeah, so we're going to need the A and B drive and idler. So we have the A and B drive here. So these pieces will go together like so. So there's the there's the A and B drive units right here. Okay, looks like this is the A. Oh, no, looks like this goes this way, and this goes like this way. There we go. Looks this way and this way. Okay, and then the purple ones are the other ones in the front that I just finished printing. So this is going to go like so, and that's over there like that, and this guy is over here kind of like that. Look at the purple and yellow. Isn't that going to look cool with the red? I love the fact I'm doing a rainbow printer. Yeah. So we have this one that kind of goes over like this. And yeah, I might have these backwards, but that's okay. And then that goes like that. And then that's the screw here. Come on, get on there. Yeah, I got these on backwards, I think. That's okay. Yeah, I think this one goes. I want to make sure I got the right piece. Hey, Joe Velasco and Tripod. Hey, John, how are you? Oh, that goes on here. Okay, that's going to go there because that's going to be the belt tensioner, this yellow part. And then this one's going to go. Oh, come on, slippery fingers tonight. Cheerio. Whoa. Nothing screwed together, so bear with me. And I'm kind of shivering, and it's chilly down here. And this one, whatever. If it's not right, stop it. Stop it right now before I spank you. And this guy's going to go kind of like that. So there's these parts. So that's that, and this is kind of over like that, and this guy's kind of over like that. Like that and like that. Okay, so we have those. So that's sort of all the parts that we see on here for the AB drive and idler. So we have all those parts printed now. And then on the next page, so we're going to put together that. We're going to put these thingamadoobers on the front. These thingamadoobers in the front. And then we're going to put our heat insets into that. We're going to heat insets into that. And our nuts are going to go in there. I'm not worrying about accent parts because this thing is going to be a fun rainbow full of color. Then we're going to build our bearing stacks. We're going to put them all together like so. We're going to build the next bearing stack, put that all together like so. That goes in there. That goes in there. We have some screws that go in there. build all those stacks, and then we get to put our motors in those ones, the A and B motors, blah, 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 like that. And we do the next one, the next one, the next one. And that's it. Then we go on to the Y-axis. Okay, so that basically tells me that I have all the parts I need. So I think I'm covered for Sunday, because I don't think I'll get beyond building the frame and getting all these parts assembled on Sunday. So this is good. I've got all the parts I need for that portion of the build. So with that said, oh, what's this part from? Where did I print this part from? Oh, this is probably off of the that's probably off the Y axis or something. Anyways, we'll unless that's one of these. That's not one of these. No. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So this is what we're going to need to get the start going. Get the build going. I'm just all tongue-tied. So I want to print some more parts, and I'm almost tempted to print these so the top is one color and the bottom is another color. So I may print another set of these in a different color, maybe purple or orange. Actually, purple and red. Oh, that would look so obnoxiously good. But yeah, these parts are coming out incredibly nice. I mean, the screw tolerances, if I take an M3 screw, I had to kind of drill out a few on the last ones that I did on the Flash Forge, but on this one, if I take an M3 screw, I mean, here, let's just look in this one, put it in here, and it's perfect. I mean, there's no drilling necessary. These parts are printing beautifully. Of course, they're being printed on a Voron, which helps. So, but the filament itself is, I'm extremely happy with it. So there we go. So we have those parts done. We have these parts done. So now I want to switch filament. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to, why is that? Is that zoomed in or is that just me? Oh yeah, I can zoom out a little bit on that. So I'm going to go ahead over here. I'm going to heat up the chamber, and I'm going to heat up the hot end in bed to switch filaments. So we're going to go 255, and we're going to heat the bed up 100, get that heating, because we're going to start printing some parts. Printing some parts. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and move this camera out of the way. Go ahead and pull the filament out after I home it, so I can actually reach the filament. And I am on YouTube and Twitch, so if you see me commenting on a comment and you're going, I don't know what he's commenting on, it's because I'm on both platforms tonight. Okay, so I'm just snipping that. So we're going to pull the purple. Pull the ABS purple. Whoa, this is beautiful. This stuff just feels. I can't explain the feeling. I can't fight this feeling any longer. Yet I'm still afraid to let it show. Sorry. That just reminded me of that song when I said that. So let's put the purple away. Shall we? While that heats up. And is this the purple box? This is the purple box. Well, the box itself isn't purple, but it's the purple filament box. Okay, and let's go ahead and, what color should I do next? Should I do orange or should I do green? Or should I do, I have gray, green, and orange. I've done the red. We have white. I don't necessarily want to do parts in white. I've heard they're not really good for doing moving and parts under stress in white. This is gray. Oh, that's carbon fiber. That's for when I get my obnoxious nozzle. So that's carbon fiber. That can be put aside. This is gray. Gray is not a really thrilling rainbow color, is it? So we have orange. I'm going to try the green. Let's go for the green. Okay, and then we'll put the carbon fiber back up here. So he sent Eamon from Matter3D sent me 7 colors. So he sent me red, which is, I got too many boxes on my bench right now. He sent me red, carbon fiber, gray, orange, white, purple, and green. 7 of their ABS colors to play with. So, hey, Ricky B, hello, how are you? So, yeah, let's go ahead then and open up the green. Because green can be a rainbowy color, right? Look at that. That's a nice green. Nice, rich looking, almost like a green apple type green. I can almost eat this. I'm almost expecting to open the bag and have a nice apple smell come out, but I doubt it. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. Let me see. No apple smell. Okay. So this is, it's not bad. I don't smell anything with this filament, which is, I guess, a good thing. And even when it's printing, I don't smell any odor coming off of it. So, which is one of the properties of this Matter3D Performance ABS, is that it's low odor, and you can print it outside of a chamber for small parts because it's very what does it say? It's very resistant to warping. So let's go ahead and hang on one sec. I've got a child. Just give me 1 second, guys. Guys, just give me a minute. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. There we are. Sorry, guys. 6-year-olds and TV remotes. Got to fix problems. Okay, let's get this filament loaded up. Okie dokie. This is the fun part of loading these things. You got to push about 3 feet of filament through. There we go. So let me switch over. I got to find a home for this clock so I don't damage it because I keep dropping it. And that time I knocked the battery loose. Oh, no, I didn't. I knocked the second hand too tight. There it goes. I gotta find a new home for that. Okay. So let's go ahead and do our floor cam here. Pull this in a little tighter and give you a little bit of focus here. There we go. So we're gonna pop this open, purge and pull. Get that stuff off the hot end. It's only 255 degrees. And load this in. There we go. And let's purge some filament. Well, I generally like to spit out 100 millimeters. Make sure we get the good color change. And it looks red just because that's the color of the LED that's turned on right now. But we are, in fact, extruding green filament now. You can see it there. Right there. Okay. Now we're going to turn our hot end down to 190 so I don't get any seepage. And I'm going to, where's my brush? Just brush off any excess so that when it does its pre-print sequence, it doesn't have any filament sticking out the nozzle to skew the Z-switch. Come on, stay clean. Okay. And with that being that, I'm going to go find some parts to print. Okay, so we're going to go back to our display here, and let's see what parts are coming next in the manual. Okay, so after this we're going to be doing the y-axis. Yeah, V drive and the y-axis is our overview. We're going to be inserting some T-nuts. That's the part there. No, am I missing? Am I thinking of different parts on this one then? Hang on a second here. There's the B idler. So that's already done. Hang on a second here. Oh, those parts are already in place. I think that, oh no. Are those different than the ones I just made? No, those are the same ones I just made. I thought they went on in the previous step, unless the ones in the previous step are different. Let me have a look and see. Hey, Dune591, how are you, sir? Okay, let me have a look. I just got to pull out my parts. So we're going to look at the, let's go ahead and look in here. Okay, and we're going to look in the STLs. And on the gantry, AB drive units. So we are on the, it's the y-axis that I want. So the x-axis I'm not worried about right now. AB drive units. We've got those all printed. We've got our bumpers all printed. I believe we've got our bumpers and end stop housing. Let's see. Do I have my Y bumpers printed? They were accent parts. Yes, I do. I have that printed in yellow. End stop housing I don't need because that is an LDO part that I print for that. And then we have our front idlers, which is what we just finished, and the tensioners we just finished, just looked at. Now we have the x-axis. X carriage. Okay, this is all the hot end stuff. So we're building a stealth burner with Clockwork 2 and a Dragonfly high flow hot end. So we're not going to worry about the X axis right now with the carriage. The joints, MGN 12 lower, MGN 12 upper, end stop. I believe I've already printed this piece. Let's see. No, that's an LDO specific part again. A Hall effect I'm not using. Let's check what these XY joints are. So these ones I have not printed. That's what this other red part that I printed was. Okay. I'll probably print these then in, yeah, that's this, that's the part I printed right here, right there. That's the part right there. So I'll probably reprint those in a different color. Hey, Hutchmaker Space and Kit Skyfire, how are you guys? You do want to build a Trident, but it's going to have to come after I get around to rebuilding, updating your V2. Yeah. So that, so there's 4 parts I can print right there, is all these, the XY joint. So those are going to be parts that I'll need. So let's go ahead and move that over to this screen. Let's go ahead and open up the Super Slicer, where we just printed these parts. So if I just pop these off and don't touch the settings, I can just drag the other ones in and slice away. So if I just highlight all those, drag these in, there they are. So I want to where is the 4th one? Hang on. There you are. You were hiding. And I'm separating them because I have a flaw in the middle of the bed. And I kind of want these pieces not to be touching that flaw in the bed. So if I slice, this is probably going to be about 2 hours and 22 minutes. Let's have a peek. I have not pre-sliced this before, so I'm not cheating. That's just a educated guess. Actually, it's going to be more like 3 hours and 15 minutes for these pieces. Let's have a look and see. Finish slicing. Oh, 4 hours and 56 minutes. 5 hours. Wow. What speed am I using on this? Let's see. What's my speeds? 100, 152. Yeah, my speeds are up there. It's just, I guess they're just big parts. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, it's just the big parts. 40% infill, 4 perimeters, 5 top and bottom. Basic Voron specs. So, okay. It is what it is. So let's go ahead and send the G code over. And we're going to call these the X carriage, I believe is what they were. XY joiner or something like that. XY joiners. And we will go ahead and upload those. You're so ready. You don't know what for, but you're ready. Oh, there you go. Unless you were to win, get a kit. I don't know your media social. I do know my social media presence is minuscule. Okay. Oh, you got to start somewhere. Okay, we'll minimize that. Let's just, I just want to have a quick peek ahead in this. Yeah, this is all the stuff that I've just pre-built, and we're putting them into place. Interesting. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. I'm not going to hit that on Sunday, but it's almost like they're the A drive. Oh, this is, we're just building the A drive and the B drive, the idler and the B idler, and then in here we're putting them in. Okay, I get it. I kind of get it now. I was a little confused. Okay, so here we go. We have the XY joiners that we just did. We'll go print. And this is going to start up rather quick because the bed is already hot. So let's back this camera up a little bit, and we can watch these things start up and get printed in green. And I've just got to double check my nozzle again to make sure there was no more dripping, which there was a little bit. So I'm just going to, there we go, just before it homes there, I got that last bit of filament off the nozzle. So we're going to go through our startup procedure now. Vikings. Uh-oh. Hey, BC23D. Hello, hello. I'm on a little earlier than I said I was going to be today when I saw you on NeuroStream. And for those of you on YouTube, we have BC23D here over on Twitch, and we have Kit Skyfire over here on Twitch. I'm doing really good. Thank you so much, BC23D. And then who else is over on Twitch? Let's see. Tripod was on Twitch. He's probably just lurking. And Duff204 is over on Twitch. And then for you Twitchers, we have James Geeter here on YouTube. We have Shadell3D here on YouTube. We have Zexelter on YouTube. And we have Joe Velasco here on YouTube. And Ricky B. And Dune591. And Zexelter. And I think we're good. 3D Medic Vince. 3D Medic Vince is over there on YouTube as well. Very cool. Vince, I hear you got your package today. I'm glad. That was nice and quick. One day. DHL is great, so for stuff like that. There we go. Quad gantry done. Quad gantry leveling done. So for those of you just joining or having concern, we are running tonight. This stream is partially sponsored by Matter3D. They have sent me a lineup of their performance ABS filaments, 7 different colors to try and talk about, and they are printing beautifully so far. We've printed with their purple and their red. The yellow is actually Polymaker ABS yellow, but we've printed with the matte red and the matte purple with the Matter3D filament, and they're printing beautiful. All the parts are printing nicely. Printing at 255 degrees with a 100 degree bed, and it is going superbly. So you need to do the clicky mod setup for your switch wire. I'm putting a clicky on the Trident for sure, because this clicky on this thing is a godsend. It's so good. So we are printing a 3rd color, so of green, a 4th color, I guess you want to say. So basically, so far, this Trident is going to be purple, red, yellow, and green, and we're probably going to sneak some orange in there somewhere. So we're gonna have a lot of colors on this printer. Oh, and while this thing is doing its thing, I got a package today. Excuse me. I got a package in today from Sparta3D. And in that package was really cool. They sent me some, as you know, Sparta3D and LDO Motors are sponsoring, have sent me the Voron Trident, no cost, and they've sent it to me to do the build on my stream. And so they're sponsoring it. And then so Sparta also sent me 2 rolls of their filament today, and the Dragonfly high flow hot end, and this beautiful shirt. Look at that shirt. Sparta3D on the front. And on the back, we have LDO Motors. Woo! Nice shirt. Anyways, that was, they threw that in. I didn't expect that. That was pretty cool. So we have that shirt. I'll be wearing that on Sunday stream. We have the some stickers. Of course, some stickers came along. I love stickers. And then we have the Fadius Dragonfly or Dragon Hot End High Flow, which we're going to be putting on the Trident. And then we have 2 rolls of their Sparkle Fluorescent Blue ABS Plus. So we're going to be printing parts, probably the skirt or something, but definitely a lot of this is going to be used in the Trident build. So excited. Their sparkle filament is awesome. So that was awesome. So let's throw that. We have another box. I've got a whole collection of boxes right there I've got to recycle and get put out in the recycling. So I just haven't had time to cut them all down yet. Oh, that was not me. I promise that was the bag releasing air. That was not me. Okay, here we go. We're starting our print. We just finished the mesh leveling. So we're going to do one more Z home. And then we are going to come up to this corner to heat up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. To heat up, and it's going to heat up very fast. It's 255, and we're already at 225. So these Revo nozzles heat up extremely fast. Voron Trident part printing Voron 2.2 are for 2 parts, gantry 2 for 1. And this is the Voron 2.4 R2 printing Voron Trident parts. It's like they're building each other. So we should be starting the print within 5 seconds here. So 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Please. I forgot you have to say please to it. Okay, let's see how this green ABS lays down. I like picking my purge line. It's things that sound nasty. And it's waiting there to stabilize the temperature, and it's going to, I don't know, it's pausing here the last couple times, but then it's going to go. And of course, thanks to the clicky probe, I don't have to touch my Z offset. It's perfect. We should shut the doors since we are running ABS, and we can let that print away. Color number 4. The only thing better would be to print all the parts in rainbow ABS, but I don't believe there is such a beast. Not that I've seen. Oh, these are nice heavy-duty stickers from Sparta. I like those. I've got a bunch of them, though. They also sent me a bunch out when we were doing a maker fair here in Calgary. When I built the 0.1. Yes, so I've heard good and bad about the Dragon hot end, the high flow. Somebody today was saying they put the high flow on. They ended up switching it out for the Revo because they didn't like it. So Sparta and LDO took care of me. This was headman by LDO. They talked to Sparta, said, "Hey, do you want to co-sponsor this build for this guy?" And I've worked with them both before on the 0.1s, on the 2.4, and they said, "Yeah." So let's do it. Let's do it. They said, "Let's do it." So it's and I said I am going to live stream everything. Not everything. Okay, there's some things. Let's be honest. Some things I won't live stream that are very monotonous and boring. So I may live stream cleaning and packing 1 or 2 of the linear rails. But to sit here on a live stream, I may do them all, because to sit here on a live stream and take apart linear rails, pull the rail off, pull the bearings, blah, 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 clean them out in isopropyl, dry them out, and then pack them with that's a boring stream. But to do 1 or 2 to show how it's done on stream is a pretty good thing to do. But to do them all on a stream is very, very, very monotonous and boring. So we will see. So yeah, I've heard plus and minus about this hot end, but I think what I'm going to do, because I don't have, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say I don't have. With this hot end, I'm going to try 2 different nozzles with it. It comes with a nozzle for sure, a 0.4 nozzle. But I've heard it's good to put a 0.6 or a 0.8 nozzle on a high flow hot end. So I'll probably end up putting on my 0.6 Bondtech CHT, which will really help with the flow as well. So it'll hopefully allow pretty quick printing with good flow. And then I'll also try some higher, not corrosive, some like carbon fibers, but I have the Diamondback nozzles that were sent to me to try and to show that I have not had a chance to show yet. So this would be the perfect hot end to put one of them Diamondback nozzles on. And I believe I have a 0.6 for that. I should check, and I don't know exactly where I put them, but I think I do know where I put them, but I'm not sure. So we'll check with that too. So let's watch this print for a minute. This first layer is looking really good. I'm going to check something. Oh, where? Okay, so somewhere over here, they're not far. They're somewhere. Anyways, oh, I know where they are. My guess is, I would hope they're in my container that says nozzles and hot ends. Just ordered some mellow electronics from AliEx. Your V0 kit comes with a Gemini V2, which has built-in Pi. Here, let's do this so the YouTubers can see it too. Built-in Pi alternative. It's been doing well, so I've ordered one for my switch wire. Also got some parts to switch on the V0 to CAN. Cool. Yeah, it figures. You know, you would think I'd have my Diamondback nozzles in my bin that says nozzles and hot ends. Super Pidna adapter from Voron. Oh, cool. Super Pidna adapter. But no, I have my spare atom stack nozzles. I have a whole schwack of nozzles. Well, one of them's on the floor now, but for the FlashForge Creator 3. Oh, that wasn't a nozzle. What just fell? I think it was a wrench. No big deal. I have one of these Fadius nozzles for something, and then I have a Micro Swiss for something. Hot end, and I've got tons of nozzles, but no, I've even got some of these fancy Creality nozzles from the old CR6 SE. It was a collection of nozzles with a Kickstarter thing. But my, no Diamondbacks in here. Huh. Huh. So where the heck would I have put those? Somewhere. We'll find them. They can't be far. I've got a few other things here that I've got to determine as well. Oh boy, oh boy. Too many side projects. Plus, I've got a failing filament shelf in behind me happening here. But it's kind of bothering me where that... they're probably in a drawer here somewhere, so I'll find them. It's no big deal. They are here. They are just hiding. They're playing hide and seek with me. Yeah. Thomas Lama, that's me, Tim Timmery. How are you tonight, my fine sir? I am searching for a little package of nozzles that was sent to me, and I cannot, for the life of me, remember where I put them. They are here somewhere. Matter of fact, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, which I usually am, is this one of them? No, that's not one of them. No. I'll find it. It's bugging me now, though. You know that feeling, right? When you know you should have something, it should be somewhere, but you cannot find it. Yeah. Anyways, they will show up when you don't need them. And Mark, that's exactly the way it works. But I did find these. So these are this is my collection of, that's the, that's the Bondtech CHT nozzle. So I have a 1.8, a 1.4, a 1, a 0.8, and a 0.6. So that 1.8 I tried. You can see there's filament in it. But it wasn't very successful, so I'm going to try it again. But that's a good collection of the CHT nozzle. So I'll probably try the 0.6 or the 0.8 with that high flow hot end. So I found these, and I thought my Diamondbacks were with these, but they're not. You've got parts scattered, 20 different boxes in 4 different locations. Yes, And you know, you've got too many accessories and too many parts when you can't find something like that. I've got drawers full of parts, full of extruder motors, full of hot ends, full of springs, full of everything over there. Most of the stuff I'll never use. But I just keep it because it's parts that somebody might say, hey, do you know anybody that has this? And I'll say, yeah, as a matter of fact, I have it here. Come and get it. But I can't find my nozzle. And there's the other CHT nozzle right here. This is the one that I've used. This is a 0.4. You can kind of see the cutout there. And this one's, so there's the 0.4 right there. There's a good view of it there, what happens to the filament when it goes into one of those CHTs. So I think that's the 0.4. Yes, it is the 0.4. So that'll go on something. Maybe. Hang on. Nope. Okay. It's going to be, I want to find them because I'm going to need to find them eventually. Eventually, I have to find them. That's all my magnets. They're not in there. That's some fans and more hot end parts. Nothing in there. Nothing in here. These are all spare Voron parts. Spare power supplies. Let's look in here. More spare Voron, spare motors, spare belts. Spare. Spare me the spares. All the electronic stuff. Okay, it'll pop up. Oh, right there. I knew they were over here. Found them. You've got a generic CHT. You think it may have already clogged or may have been a different issue. You've switched to a regular nozzle for now. Okay. 1.8 odd nozzle. Apparently, you can put the 1.8 nozzle on anything, on a 1.75 filament. So we'll see. There's one missing. So I had the Diamondback. So this is that's how it came. And there's a 0.4. It's on one of my other printers right now. Actually, I believe it's on my Prusa. So there's the Diamondback nozzle, and this one that's in here, if I can get this open, it screws open. It's a really cool case. This little guy is let's see what this is. This is a 0.8 Diamondback, so right there. So it's got that diamond tip, or diamond, yeah, it's a black diamond tip or something like that. Supposedly resistant to any filament, period. So that's a good one to try out with the carbon fiber. And even the 0.8 on the high flow hot end would be pretty cool. And then, yeah, I believe, at least I hope, the 0.4, I believe, is on my Prusa. It's on the Prusa or the Prusa Mini, one of the two. And this came with a nice little, I love stickers, right? So this is a nice sticker that this one came with too. So one of these days I got to figure out where I want to put all my stickers. So now that I've found that, this needs to stay in the same place as the Bondtech CHT nozzles, so I know where they are. So there. Now I know where they will be. But is, in fact, yeah, I think it's on this one. Oh, no. That's right. That's right. The 0.4 Diamondback is on my Voron 0.1. I have two of them. I have a green one and my red one. It's on my red 0.1, but I haven't got up and running yet. I'm having issues with the hot end, so not the nozzle, but it's just with the extruder motor. So I got to work on that. I just haven't had a chance. And as I said, in the meantime, my filament rack over there, which is this guy right here, you can kind of see it in there. So right there, that hanger is broken, Hence, I've taken a lot of the heavy filament off, and there's just a few light things there. So that hanger right there is broken, and it's kind of drooping. And that's made out of the same material as that one and the other one on this end. I've already had 2 of these fall. And you'll see right there that the one hanger right on the end right there is printed in green. And the one on the other end, you can just see the green right there. So I've reprinted them. Problem was, I printed them all incorrectly to begin with. I ran them with PLA. I didn't have enough perimeters, didn't have enough infill. I thought, oh, they're pretty strong, they'll work. But under that constant stress, they're not. So anyways, I've ended up reprinting them and on the Prussian end, PETG green. So I've got right there, I've got some hanging. I got 2 hanging. I got this one. I'm printing 3. I'm going to replace them all eventually with the PETG green ones. Hey, Royal Numi, how are you? So yeah, these are much stronger. Ouch. These are much stronger. I've got, I think, 40 or 50% infill on these. I believe I did 5 perimeters. 5 perimeters. Yeah, I think it's 5 perimeters. So these should hold up much better than the ones that I kind of tried to cheat on. So yeah, I've been printing these. These are 4 hours a piece to print because I'm printing them so solid. And so, but this one's been printed for a few days, and I forgot to restart the printer to start another one. So I'm gonna scrape this purge line off, and we'll start another one of these printing. So, because I've got lots of this green left over from the rat rig build. And the new rat rig build, which we're going to be doing, upgrading the rat rig here to the V-Core 3.1, but we're going to be using Polymaker's teal PETG for it. Polymaker did send me some filament to show off and try, and I told them that I would reprint all my parts on the rat rig with their teal PETG. So that's what we're going to do with that. Okay, let's get this one started again. And here we go. So we got 3 of those done. Hopefully that rack doesn't fall down live on stream while we're watching, although it might fall. Man, that face tracking can be annoying, but it's okay. You would have gone with that solution or one similar if you had more wall space. Yeah. And I need, I need a little bit more space. I've got, let me disable that. So I've got Polymaker sitting underneath my rat rig there. It doesn't have a home. I've got all these boxes here of Matter3D ABS that doesn't have a home. And my racks, as you can kind of see, are kind of full. And just over here, I've got a bunch of filament down here from rolls that I took off of the rack that was breaking up there. I got a bunch up on this side over here. And then I've also got up here, over here, I've got a whole bunch of filament on a shelf up there. And a lot of that is the 3D Fuel. There's some Sparta ABS up there, a lot of 3D Fuel ABS and 3D Fuel Pro PLA. So I've got that filament as well. So I've got a lot of filament, top of the headshot, a lot of filament that I need to kind of organize more. So I'm going to do something in the basement here about, it's a studio, my basement studio. I've got to do something and get some more wall space and build some more racks. Thanks. You like my rack? Yeah, that's good. I still don't have my rat rig stand. No. And I don't know if that's going to happen. And I've told him, I said, you know what? It's not a huge issue if you don't build it for me, because this table that I built for it as a temporary measure is working fine. It really is. So, and the rat rig I'm not printing on much now till I do the update. I've got the kit over there. I've got the upgrade kit sitting over somewhere. Actually, it's in a box right behind this. I just have to have the time to do that update because I want to do that upgrade live as well. That means hauling the rat rig over onto the workbench here and getting that massive Lazy Susan out that I did for it before and doing that. But we're going to do this Voron build. So the rat rig will likely not see the upgrade till the new year. Maybe in December. This new Voron build shouldn't take me as long as the last one did. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Let's see how we're doing here. Oops, I moved the camera, of course. There we go. That green is nice. I like that color. And that's pretty darn accurate to what that green actually looks like. It's almost a little deeper. It's almost like a mash green, if anybody's familiar with mash. So, but prints are looking great. Oh, I'm happy with the way this filament's printing, and I'm going to be able to give Eamon nothing but positive feedback on this stuff. It is great. And I know when you're buying filament, it's like if I buy filament from the US, I never buy just a single roll because shipping kills you, right? We all know that. But these guys on Matter3D, they have, if you go to their main page, they have a section here called shop promo codes. That's Eamon on the left right here. And that's, I don't remember his partner's name. I'm terrible, but that's Eamon. If you click on shop promo codes, if you're in the Vancouver area, you get 30% off and 15% off in Vancouver and 30% off in Victoria. And in the US, they have a coupon here, 20% off USA customers with the code USA22. So that's 20% off. So if you buy, let's see, if you're buying, for instance, this ABS is very reasonably priced. Keep in mind, these are Canadian prices, Canadian dollars. So this stuff is coming out to $35 a roll for ABS. So you figure, where's my little calculator here? $35, $34.99. So let's call it $35. $35 for ease of math. 35 times 0.7, because our dollar is around 70 cents US now. 35 times 0.7, you're looking around $24 a spool, times 0.8 because it's a 20% discount. So you're looking $19.60 a spool for this ABS in the US when you use that code down here that says USA22. But don't buy one spool because shipping will kill you. So I always say if you're out of country and you're bringing in filament, buy 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 rolls. So that way you're paying shipping accordingly, right? So same when I buy off Prusa. I never buy a single roll of Prusa mint when I buy Prusa. I always buy minimum 4 rolls. They use DHL courier. It's reasonable. You pay a little bit of import fee, but not much. But yeah, you never want to buy a single roll of filament. So it's what you do with potatoes. Rack them. Yeah. Yes, I know you were referring to the show. Oh, I'm almost out of water already. I'm drinking a lot of water lately, which is good. Oh, here, let's go back to this. So, one day printed solid may stock Prusa mint. Yeah, that's what I've heard that too. Yes, I think they will. We need some more variety in Canada. Don't get me wrong. I love the Matter3D stuff. As a matter of fact, the first time I've run Matter3D ABS is when he sent me this stuff. A month or so ago, a couple months ago, he sent me some carbon fibers, which I've still got to try some of the nylons, but I haven't had much luck with the nylons. But turns out I was printing them too fast, so my own fault. But I'm really happy with this ABS right now. It's a great product. It's a good matte ABS. So I love the ABS from these guys from Matter3D. I love the ABS from Sparta. I love the ABS from 3D Fuel. As a matter of fact, I have 2, and there's more filament even. I have 2 rolls right here of the 3D Fuel Workday ABS Black, Midnight Black. Midnight Black? Yeah, Midnight Black. That's great ABS. And I got those because I need black ABS because for one reason or another that some of you know or some of you don't know, I have to reprint my Nevermore. I have to reprint my Nevermore filter for the 2.4 because I did a dumb thing, but that's okay. I'll admit I did a dumb thing by printing it out of PLA and sticking it in underneath a bed that goes to 100, 110 degrees. So there we go. But yeah, we need, I'd love to see, and it's hard, right? I mean, it'd be nice, ideal in everybody's city if you just go to a store somewhere and buy, hey, I want to buy either Prusament or this or that or that. There's so many filament companies out there that it's really hard. I've got brands of filament over here that, like, I've got Arion filament. I've got their silks. I got some of their filaments over here. I've got Spool 3D filaments. I've got Prusament. I've got so many different brands over there. And then there's companies that have sent me brands to try, and I've tried them. And I got partial rollers over there. I've got the Ascentium PCTG over there, which is great filament, but it's expensive when you add in the shipping. When you buy it from, because you buy the Ascentium PCTG from, you buy it from Matter3D, not Matter3D. You buy it from, oh man, somebody help me. Vision Minor, yeah, sells the Ascentium PCTG, which is great. I've got another half a spool of that stuff over there. That stuff is, it's PETG on steroids. It really is. So, matter of fact, I would print Voron parts at a PCTG. I would trust them that much because it's such a strong filament, and it prints beautiful. Yeah, they are their parent company now, aren't they? So, but yeah. So we're all set up and scheduled for our stream on Sunday, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, to start the build of the Trident. I've got to find my I got to find where I put my my slabs, my marble slabs, because I like to print it on a level surface. That's another thing I got to find. Where did I put my marble slabs? I tell you, I haven't used the marble slab since I switched the studio around, made it bigger here. So they're around somewhere. Let me go look, just because. Marble slabs. Yahoo! Marble slabs. Marble slabs. Where are you? That's okay. Don't worry about it. Oh. Cool. Well, well, that gives me something else to fix. Huh. No, that didn't. That was my big LED screen fell down, broke open. Gives me something else to fix. So, beauty of it is I didn't pay for it. So, but it should still work. Just the frame fell apart, but that'll be easy for me to fix. I didn't like it up there anyways, so I've got to figure out a place for it. So yeah. Update, sing to when Tim started streaming. Hey, Tron. Yeah, man, you know, when I move stuff around and I put stuff somewhere and I just cannot. Oh. There's a few select places that I could put those because they're so heavy. Yeah. They're hiding somewhere. But I do need to. Oh, that's a mystery. It's not easy to lose two big marble slabs. I know it's somewhere, but where? I haven't used them, as I say. They haven't been used since I started this build and did the frame on them, and that was with the old studio setup. I wonder. No, not there. Huh. Well, you know what they say. I don't know what they say. I thought you knew what they say. Huh. I thought they were back here. Then I went and knocked over my display. No, aye. I don't know where they are. Well, I'll have to find them. I'll have to find them by Sunday. I need them for Sunday. And I got an itchy back. I know, but I have to find them before Sunday. I need them on Sunday. It's the only thing I have that I really trust that would be level for building that frame. So, now that's going to bug me for a while until I find them. Where would you put two marble slabs if you're moving your studio around and you didn't want to forget where you put them? Hello, camera. Let's see. We're gonna have one more browse around while this is printing. Ah, see, I found them. Rat Rig is the guilty party. Rat Rig hides everything. There we go. See, that's a bad habit to get into, as I've started using the bottom of the Rat Rig for storing a lot of stuff. There's one of them, and that's big enough for me to get the corners on. And let's clean that. It's just a nice flat surface just to have the two corners on to level them when I'm screwing them together. So, and I have this habit of storing stuff underneath the Rat Rig. Yeah, so now that I know where it is, I'm going to put it down here. Right there, and I'm going to get the other one. There we go. I'll put them both down. I'll put them both down there so I don't forget where they are. Andrew Osmond, Paul Cumber, did every send out that print to my address? Which one, Paul? Remind me. I might have forgot. Was I sending you a print? And if I was, my apologies. Remind me. Okay, we got those slabs out of the way. I got to now I know if I'm ever looking for something, look under the rat rig. Yeah. There we go. Oh, did I bump that camera? I have a habit of bumping the cup one. The cup one. Okay, let me think. Oh, from my first King Rune printer, that's right. Oh, that was a long time ago, Paul. You should have been asking me about this way before now. I'm going to have a look for that. Let me have a look for that print, and I will send it. My apologies, my sincere apologies. I was probably busy, and it probably got put aside, and I forgot about it. My bad. It's all about my memory. And lack thereof it. Okay, we got those slabs taken care of. Good. I don't remember where I got this from. This came with a package somewhere. And it's a great idea. It looks like it's done in sparkle vinyl. I could do this myself, but I don't remember where I got this. This is pretty cool. It's one of those. It's a vinyl. It's a mass vinyl thing, so it's pretty cool. Eat, sleep, 3D print, repeat. I like that. That's pretty cool. So I found that under the rat rig. I forgot I had it. Where could I put that? I wonder if I could put that on the side of one of these here. It might be too dark. I don't know. Did I put that in there? Maybe not. We'll see. Made it further into the stream. You did so, Scott. Yes. Hello and good evening. I'm going to go till 9 o'clock tonight. So we're going to go for another 35 minutes. 35 minutes. I'm being paged, I think. Oh, no, I'm not being paged, but I'm on silent. Why am I on silent? I should not be on silent. Okay, here we go. I just have to answer this text. Here we go. Oh, and I got this is cute. This is universalsolder.ca. I don't remember what I bought off. This is kind of cute too. Hang on my door, especially for me. Do not disturb, soldering in progress. That kind of looks like my soldering kit in a way too, almost. And then we have this side too. It's kind of cool. All these cool ideas. But anyways, again, found under the rat rig. So I've got to put these things aside. So I have a decision to make. Oh gosh, I forgot that I have that too. So the okay, I gotta clean up before Sunday. So the Trident kit came with the octopus, okay? So which is what the Voron 2.1 came with. So the Trident kit came with the octopus. Hey Jerry, hello. How are you, sir? So the Trident kit came with the octopus. Wrong camera. There we go. Which is what the 2.4 came, which is what's running in this one here. And it came with the octopus and a Raspberry Pi 4B with a gig of RAM on the Raspberry Pi. So all set for that. But Big Tree Tech sent me this. And I lucked out. Look at this. They sent me these two pieces. Look, with these, 3 ducks. 3 ducts. Can you believe it? Anyways, it cracked me up when I saw that I had 3 ducts. Yeah, I did say that. Okay. So they sent me this board, which is the M8P. Okay, this is the Manta M8P. I haven't opened this yet. So we have the Manta M8P with the CB1, board to go on it. Okay, and so the Manta, and now from what I understand and what I've been confirmed is that the Manta 8P and CB1 Clipper this has Clipper built into it, and it doesn't require a Raspberry Pi. So I'm tempted to use these boards on that build, or at least I've got to talk to Jason from LDO about it, because I think I feel kind of obligated. Nobody said anything to me, but I feel kind of obligated to build the printer as the kit came, with the options that it gave me, like the Stealth Burner, the Clicky Probe, Clockwork 2, etc. I feel kind of obligated to build it with that, and then go ahead after the build is done and switch out to these boards. So I'm kind of mulling that over in my head right now, but I do have to use this because I did tell Big Tree Tech that I would use this on one of my builds. So, and they're expecting that, which is absolutely fair. So I'm torn whether to just go ahead and do the build to spec as is on the kit and then switch it to this, or do the build with this. I don't know. So that is the dilemma I have. But 3 ducts, I thought that's like winning the lottery when you get 3 ducts with 2 Big Tree Tech items. So I have a quackle of ducks now. I have a lot of their ducks. And then I think Jerry has one of these. Is it Jerry that has one of these, or is it Dan that has one of these? This is the, oh, there's another duck in this too. So this is the HDMI 7 V1. So this is the 7-inch HDMI touchscreen from Big Tree Tech. So the Trident build comes with a 5-inch touchscreen, a Big Tree Tech 5-inch touchscreen. This one I'm thinking of maybe updating this one, the screen on this 2.4 to this touchscreen here. But I have to look and see if I can find if somebody's already designed a holder for this printer, or I'll either that or I'll have to design a holder myself. But so yeah, I've got a lot of things to work on. You know, on top of the fact that I still want to get that rat rig going. Oh, I didn't realize this comes with an HDMI cord and a few things underneath and an HDMI adapter. So a lot of things coming up, guys. So, but I can only do so much at once. You know what I mean? There's only so much you can do at one time. 3D print a duck pond. Yeah, that would be good. Because that's what, 4 ducks right here. And then how many? I have 3 ducks over on the shelf there, right there. So I have at least 7 of the Big Tree Tech ducks. And this is from a guy who 2 years ago said he'd never build his own printer. Mine is Jerry. Jerry, we're in public. Come on, man. Nothing to be ashamed of just because somebody has one bigger than you. Yours is the 5-inch, is it? Mine's 7 inches and yours is 5. Is that right? Oh, man. Somebody just walking onto the stream and we're comparing sizes. Oh, man. Anyways, my gut's telling me to go ahead and build that to factory spec. So basically use the Octopus, get it up and running, get it tuned, yada yada, and then after the fact, then go say, okay, let's now go ahead and switch it out to the Manta M8P board. So I think that's what I'll end up doing. Dry lips, best thing for your lips ever in this world. Burt's Bees. Just don't get any of the flavors, they suck. So let's check on our prints. Our prints are doing good. We're on the infill stage. There we go. That green is beautiful. Oh, it's a little darker than you're seeing on camera. Matter of fact, if I turn this ring in the middle of my camera, Jerry, are you paying attention? I can darken my image. Oops, that's the wrong ring. If I turn this ring in the middle of my camera, I can brighten the image, or I can darken it. Or I can darken it. I can darken it so that it actually goes black. And you'd think that there's something wrong with your camera if it's that dark and that black. It's crazy, right? But if you turn the ring back, look at that. It actually lightens up a little bit. So there we go. So yeah, that's a pretty accurate rendition of the color. Plus the fact that that's a cool ring there where you can actually control the brightness of your image right to the point where you can make it black. So, and if I accidentally ever left it down in the black part and then tried my camera later and forgot I did it, I might think there's something wrong with my camera, but I don't think that could ever happen. I'm not explaining anything, Jerry. I'm saving that for your stream tomorrow. Join in on Jerry's stream tomorrow, everybody. Water. Thank you, Royal Nomi. You have a good night, good sleep. No, they got to tune into your stream tomorrow, Jerry, if they want to find out what went on. Let's see. Oh, YouTube is kicking Twitch's butt tonight. It's 19-4 for YouTube. 8:35. We're going to go for another half an hour. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, bring them to me now. Suggestions. Let's go ahead and add a view to this. Where's my floor cam? Let's bring it up top. Let's go over here. Let's go over here because I tend to like to sit sort of to this part of my desk, so we can keep that this guy going up here. So you're gonna hop off and help Royal Nomi have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much, BC23D. Appreciate everything, and we will talk to you later. We'll see you on the weekend. Then there were 21, but that's okay. What else can we talk about? For those who just hopped on, like Jerry, look, so far, here's the colors for the Trident build. Whoops. Look at that. Purple, red, and yellow so far. And then we have the green that's going on there now. So if you kind of imagine, if you look in that corner, you have your purple, red, yellow, and green. This is going to be a funky looking printer. And this ABS is super, super, super awesome stuff. So Liam, am I causing trouble? Yes, I am. What? Ladies and gentlemen, Liam is in the house. And he says, am I causing trouble? Or is Jerry causing trouble? Watch your rat rig, I'll help me with mine. Thanks. Rat rig versus Voron, which do you like more? I've been asked that a few times. I enjoy them both. I'm going to be totally honest. I have not used my rat rig in a while because I have the VCore 3.1 upgrade that I have to do to it. And until I get that 3.1 upgrade on, I'm not bothering tuning it, nothing. It's just kind of sitting there. It has run a few things for me. When I have a job where I need something big for a client or something, I will run it. But I'm not really doing much more till I get the 3.1, the VCore 3.1. And I've been busy with doing the Voron builds. But build-wise, I enjoyed the rat rig build. Let's talk the build. I enjoyed the rat rig build just because it was the first major build I had undertaken. I got a lot of help from Jason, tech support Jason. You guys all know him. And I got a lot of help from him along the way. He came on stream, helped me out a little bit going along. And the wiring taught me a lot. So with the rat rig, I had to actually crimp and cut and splice and make my own wiring. Make the links, put the little pins on, blah, blah. Taught me a lot about that. I got some good tools to do it. I learned how to do it. I learned the patience. So now, if I have to ever make my own wire, it's a breeze. I don't sweat it at all. I don't get nervous about it. I don't worry about it. The LDO kits for the Vorons that I'm doing now, depending on whether you self-source your kits or how you do it, if you self-source your kits, you're going to make all your own wires. The LDO kits, come with all the wires all pre-made. I had to make a few because, of course, the clicky probe, you have to do some wiring and make your own wires, and there's a few other things you have to do for your wires. But as far as the builds, I enjoyed both builds as equally as much. As far as the printing goes, I love the Voron. I love the size. I think the Voron is easier to tune because of the size. The Rat Rig is a 500 millimeter by 500 millimeter. Now you can get them smaller, but I happen to have the 500, so I'm talking on that one. I think it's a little more fussy for the tuning. It's the bed is not as level overall. It's fine with the mesh leveling and everything, but it's not as level overall as the Voron is, because of course it's a 300 on the Voron versus 500. So you're speaking a 200 by 200 difference in size. No, I didn't, Sansa. We'll talk about that. So the 500, and it's printing fine. I've printed some really nice big models on the Rat Rig. It's just, I think it just takes a little bit more patience and work to tune it to print it well because of that huge bed size. But mind you, it's got the wider belts, and it's got a really good I forget what you want to call that, but it's basically like the Trident, where it's on 3 lead screws. But it works well. I can't really say I have a favorite. I'm really enjoying the Voron builds. And I would build another Rat Rig in a heartbeat as well. I'd love to try the Rat Rig V Minion. That'd be cool. But I haven't been sent one, and I don't know if I'm ever going to get one. But no. So print quality-wise, this Voron right here that's printing right here is doing some incredible prints. I mean, these things are, the camera doesn't do it justice, but I mean, look at that. It's part of the filament too, because this is a matte finish ABS. But you cannot see, you're hard pressed to see layer lines in that. So, I mean, it's doing a great job of printing this filament. So it is awesome. So, but once I get the Rat Rig back up and running again and get some parts printing on it, then I'll have a more even, then I'll have both printers going, and we'll do some comparisons actually. So I think what we'll end up doing is we'll do some streams where we're going to have Rat Rig here, Voron here, and let's print the same print on them, same slicer, same print, and let's see what we get. Did you use the Voron? Oh yeah, I already answered that, Sansa. No, I didn't use a color. I didn't, because you know what? I've been in printing all my life. I kind of know a little bit about color. I kind of like what I'm seeing here so far, and then we're going to mix in the green, and then we're going to mix in some orange. And that's why I think I'm going to call this the Pride, the Voron Trident Pride. I really like, why not? And then I've also got, as I showed before, we're going to be adding in some Matter3D Sparkle Blue ABS. Look at that. That's a beautiful blue with the sparkles in it. So I think this is going to be, this may be part of the skirt. We'll see. We'll see. But we got a lot of filament to choose from. You have the 502, Andrew McFadden. That's right. Waiting for the IDX conversion for your rat. IDX, is that for the VCore 3.1? Or what's the IDX conversion? Do you plan to test the DryWise inline filament dryer? I don't know. I have not heard of that one. Hey, Andrew Humphrey, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate that. Get me a subscribe if you're not subscribed. They're down on the left side of the screen right now. They've changed the subscribe button on YouTube. It's now a white button or a black button. I think it's white if you're not subscribed, and I think it's black if you are subscribed. Oh, a dual head. Oh, okay. Oh, IDEX. 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 Yeah, okay. I didn't even know they had a conversion for that. Cool. I have Liam, you'd be interested in this, and I wonder if this is the same one you had. I am having a, let me find that, my message. I'm getting an IDEX sent to me. I don't know if this is the same one you've got, Liam, or not. But this one I'm having sent, it should be about 10 days or something. Can you see it here? Can you see that? It's the 10 log TLD3 Pro IDEX. So that's on its way to me apparently. So I'm told 7 to 10 days or something like that for testing. So, and for showing off. Steve or Nero mentioned me last week. Okay, cool. Well, that's good. I'm glad they are. I know Steve is the one that kind of, I'm going to put this in air quotes because it's an air quotable thing, forced me to have the Trident sent to me. So, because he said, if you're building Vorons, you got to build a Trident. So I got the new kit that was there. Oh, that's the upgraded version of the D3 Pro. Okay. Okay. A couple things that I don't like about it already, just from looking at the picture, but when I get it, we'll see how that goes. I don't like the fact that those cables just loosely lie over the that top extrusion, because anyways, that's for when I get it, and we'll see how it works and all that. So they call it the R2 version. Okay, cool. You want to build a VCore 3 IDEX they have. I've been so behind on the rat rig, I did not know they had a VCore 3 IDEX. And I didn't know, and I wish I didn't know that they have an IDEX conversion kit. Damn. Now I have to go to ratrig.com. I have to look and see and say, what's this on Enclosure 2.0? Holy crap. They've really come a long way since I built my rat rig kit. 3D printing. Let's see. All 3D printing printer kits. Let's pull this over. Let's look together. What the heck? All 3D printer kits. VCore 3. We have 6 of them now. VCore 3.1. Okay, and that's what I'm upgrading to. VCore 3 enclosure 2. I don't really need the enclosure. VCore 3 standard kit. Okay, where's the upgrades? All kits and bundles. Yeah, I want to do a minion, a VCore minion. I think it's called a minion. Yeah, a V minion. Oh, and they have a laser? Or a CNC, Killer Bee CNC. Oh, that's expensive. Right there. Oh, they have a V cast. Oh, discontinued. It looked like an IDEX. Okay. That IDEX upgrade for the VCore 3 must be new. Where would it be? Lab.ratrig.com. Have you reached out to Jason, Jerry? Let me go to that website, lab.ratrig.com. Oh, okay. Official mods. Oh, there we are. Official modifications. Oh, I've not been to this site yet. Upcoming prototype products, VCore 3 IDEX. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. That looks interesting. Cool. They announced them on Discord. Oh, not out yet. I get it. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't look like it'd be too difficult to do, really. I'm going to have to look into that. Well, I'm not going to do anything until I do my update, but I'm going to have to look into that. No one issues, of course. Well, that's pretty cool. And then here's our bill of materials. So it doesn't look like a major list of materials, just some hardware, some spacers, some screws, some bolts, timing pulleys, and then a bunch of printed parts. Interesting. Ah, that's cool. I'm going to bookmark this page. How do I bookmark a page in Windows? Other bookmark. Oh, there. And if I go... Man, how do I add a bookmark in Windows? Mind you, I've got a ton of bookmarks, actually, because this is all my stuff from... it's not really Windows-based. It's Chrome-based, isn't it? General email, never heard back. Oh, Twitter, Jerry. Reach out on Twitter to him. LDO Jason on Twitter. How do RatRig handle duplication and mirror modes for IDEX, seeing as Clipper does not support those modes? And I've heard, I don't know, unless there's software in development as well, Liam. So Control D to bookmark. Control D. Ah, there we go. And we'll put that under 3D printing. Done. Thank you. On a Mac, I know how to do it. On a Windows, I don't. I very rarely set bookmarks up on here. Good. Okay, so we have that bookmarked. Where are we at? We're at 14% on our print here. Let's go back here. Okay, that's cool to know. Click the star. Oh, I've already star. Really? So if I'm opening this, if I want to bookmark this, oh, this star. Bookmark this tab. Oh, okay. Let's bookmark this tab just because. Okay, cool. I didn't know that either. Look at that. I learn something new every day. RatRig OS can do it or something. Yeah, I guess so. If they're putting out an IDEX kit, I would assume they've got a solution for the firmware. I would think, unless they're going to go back to RepRap firmware or I don't know. I've got to do updates on the firmware too, because this is running RatOS, the one that's on it now, and it's old. It's old and decrepit. I wouldn't call it old and decrepit, but you know what I mean. It's an older version. Matter of fact, let's fire it up just for fun. Oh man, the hot end fan needs some love. So let's fire that up just for fun. Blew the dust off, fired it up. And let's see what I am running on that thing. It's been a while since I've been into the RatRig firmware, or to Clipper for the RatRig, and I think it's called ratos.local. It won't be fired up yet. No, I gotta wait. I got to wait. Let it settle in. Updates are easy on RatOS, yeah. Or if they are, yeah. Because that's the first thing that I thought of too, Liam, when these guys are sending me this IDEX. I thought to myself, we'll do the build, we'll do the testing, we'll do the print, and then I thought to myself, ooh, Clipper. And I thought, can you Clipperize an IDEX printer? I don't see why. To me, in my limited knowledge mind of all things Clipper and all that, I can't imagine it would be hard. But stop that. Stop. I said stop. Okay, move over this way a bit. No, move over this way a bit. Now, stay. There we go. But I wouldn't know how to do it, but I can imagine it can be done. You're considering converting your Ender 5 to a Core XY. It'll cost more than the original Ender 5 did. Isn't that something though? When you think about it, you buy the Ender 5 or you buy a Ender 3 or whatever. You do all these. You put in hundreds of dollars into the upgrades. Then you look back and you go, damn, I could have bought a Bamboo Labs X1 for everything I put into this, or something like that. So could very well happen. I should be able to open RadOS now. Are you going to launch for me? No, you're not. So I need the IP address then. Oh, for some reason I cannot get into my RadOS and my Voron OS, blah, blah, blah. I have to use an IP. So we are 10.0.0. Rat rig is 117. And are we going to go? Are we going to go? No, I don't think we are. You can, but the duplication and mirror modes are not in Clipper yet. They're exploring it. They can 2 extruder, 2 material, or dual color, just not for production like you use the IDEX. Okay, it makes sense. Where's the fun in buying a pre-built printer when you can build mod your own? True. You know what? And it's all about what you. It's all about if you want to learn. I think it's all about what your goal is in getting into this hobby / profession. Is do you want something simple that you can just print and all you're going to do is just print for fun, or do you want to actually learn the ins and outs of this hobby and learn and get your hands dirty and learn what makes things tick? I love these builds. I always recommend to somebody, if you have the ability and the knowledge and the willpower, and build it, because if something goes wrong, you know exactly how to fix it. I've taken this print head apart a dozen times. I can take the print head apart and put it together now with my eyes closed practically, because I've ran into a few issues. But so if something happens and I have to replace a part, I'm not going to be going like, oh my God, how do I do this? I know how to do it. So who knows? Well, that's why Kit Skyfire, that's why I just use the Bamboo as an example, right? That's why I'm waiting a year. I want to see how the Bamboo Labs Carbon X1 is in a year from now, and see how everybody that's got them, see how they're running, how they're working. Are they still producing well? Have you had to replace any parts? Is anything wearing out on them? Is the quality still good? Et cetera, et cetera. How's the software doing with it and all that? So I need to run really quickly. I need to run Advanced IP Scanner to see where my rat rig is. I just want to see what the firmware looks like in it, or what, yeah. So let's go. So we have, there's my living room TV, there's my iPhone, there's my Voron Red, there is my Voron, or my Linux, whatever that is. Oh, there we go. Voron Red. So there's my 3 Vorons. Where's the rat rig? Huh. I don't see another Raspberry Pi coming up. Let me try RadOS again. No, you're not going to work. Okay, so if I remember, 10.0.0.118. No. One of these days I'll get this all figured out. That's okay. That's why I don't power off my my Voron 2.4. I leave it powered on, and it's nice and quiet, and I don't ever have to worry about finding it again. Would it be 82? No. Would it? I thought it was a higher number. Let's see. No. No. I'm surprised it's not showing up on my IP address. 159? No. Nothing to do with that. Huh. Where's my Intel Wise? There's all my cameras are showing up. What if I type in an IP address for a camera? What happens? Just let's see. 183. No, it doesn't show anything. Okay, what I'm going to do, give them the static IP addresses. You know exactly where they are. I know. I got to figure out how to do that, though. We'll do that. Is it plugged in? Yeah. Sometimes I have to start it again. So let's just see. Yep. It's plugged in. BL Touch activates when I turn it on. So we'll let it sit here for a bit more. Then we'll do another scan. Meanwhile, on the green parts, God, they look good. You give your printers names along with the static IP. Cool. Tin can. I like that. I got to figure out how to put a static IP on them. Really, I honestly, I am innocent. I don't know how. I think it's something to do with the Raspberry Pi. Log into your home router and you can do static assignments in there. So I can assign but how do I tell it what I'm assigning the static to? Does that tie in with it? Must tie in with the Raspberry Pi, right? Okay, well, what maybe tomorrow on Streamlium, maybe you can help me out tomorrow if we're on Jerry's stream. If Jerry doesn't mind, my glasses are crooked. I have one. This eyebrow seems to sit higher than this one. MAC address. Okay, well, I will. I'll figure that all out. I would love to get them all on their own IP and give them unique names so that I can just go on. Boom. Ouch. Just go. Oh, I have a problem with my carpal tunnel in this hand. So I can go on Boom and just say, hey, this is where I want you to be. Let's try RadOS local again here. Theoretically, the locals should work, but it's not. It's not working at all. Most routers have that function. That's how you do it. Let's see, how would I even get into my home router? I think it's 10.0.0.1. No, not 119. Stop it. 1. There is my router. You think I know my username and password, though? Pfft, probably admin. Incorrect password for admin. Of course it is. Username admin. Did I give it a password? Incorrect password for admin. The password's probably on the back of my router. Actually, I have a picture of the back of my router because it has my Wi-Fi address on it. Let's see. Let's see if I can. I got a message here. Who messaged me? I got so many people messaging me about so many things. So now I got somebody messaging me saying, hello, where are you from? I am a 3D Amazon Anycubic Cobra Max Chiron seller. I don't want to buy. I'm not interested in buying. Buy. Where's my favorites? And there's the back of my router. Do I have a password? No, I've got my network name. There's my MAC address. Doesn't give me a password for log, unless it's the same password as my network password, which I can't see that it would be. Anyways, let's try it. What the heck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just see. Nope. I failed 3 login attempts. My account will be locked for 5 minutes. Okay, well, we won't try that again for a few minutes. It's a Shaw. It's Shaw. It's my cable provider. It's a Shaw. It's called. I have no idea what brand or anything it is. It's provided by my network, by my cable provider. I'm sure there's a simple way to get into it if I call them. Yeah, there we go. Everybody tune in to Jerry tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific time, which is 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is 3 p.m. Eastern Time for his hangout. It's always fun hanging out in Jerry's streams. That's okay, Andrew. I didn't have to do that. So I'm going to open the advanced IP scanner once more. Let's close that window. Let's close that window. Let's come to this one. And oh, there I have 4 Raspberry Pis there. I have 2 Voron. Why do I have 2 Voron Reds and 2 Vorons? I want to clear. There's got to be, because those Vorons that they're showing are not even plugged in and turned on right now. So they should not be seeing them. So there's got to be a way to clear it. Settings, options, cancel, file. There's got to be a way to reset this. Maybe not. Let's do another IP. Let's do another scan. Let's see if this scan brings up anything. Living room Apple TV, iPhone 3, or the 3rd iPhone, desktop computer, Voron Red, Linux. What's that noise? I hear noises. Man, I do not see. It's just not coming up. My rat rig don't want to show up tonight. Nope. Nintendo company, that's going to be the Switch. Harris Group, Wise Labs, Apple Inc., Amazon Technologies. That's the Alexa. Huh, interesting. Okay, well, not a big deal. And password is password, all lowercase. We'll try that in a few minutes. I've been locked out for 5 minutes. So let's try reloading on ratos.local. No, so let's try 10.0.0.119.117. It's not you. I could always just go number to number, right? Man, I should know it. Nope. Oh, I know a way to find out. I know a way to find out. If I open up, thanks to Spaceballs, you have the same combination on your luggage. All parts were done in carbon fiber except for the 2 largest. You ran out of carbon fiber. Which one? What are we referring to, Jerry? Oh, the rotary. Okay. I don't know if it's Blue Curve. Might be. It might be. Yeah. Okay. I think it's been 5 minutes. Let's go admin and password. Incorrect password for admin. Okay, so unless it's admin with a capital A. Nope. Okay, one more try. 3 tries for $1. I've been locked out for 5 minutes again. That's all right. Cussed min. Okay, I have to wait 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Where is my stream? I need to look at that link. I'm a little slow right now. Let's look. Okay. Where are we? I just want to see that link you put. Oh, okay, laser rotary. Oh, okay, cool. I don't need one of those yet, but hopefully one day I will. That looks cool, though. Oh, God, that's terrible. Oh, they're reversing them. Good. Good. Are you cussing with me? I am, Andrew. Glad to hear they're going to reverse those, Jerry. That sucks. Why do people do that? People are terrible. That's ridiculous. Okay, I think it's been 5 minutes. So we're going to try cuss, ADMIN. Nope. Incorrect username. So admin is the right username. Let's try the password that's on my router. It's probably not going to work, but what the heck? Of course it didn't work. I'm locked out for another 5 minutes. I gotta love it. We are 21. What is that noise? Oh, it's the Prusa. It's the filament pulling off the spool on the Prusa. It's making a little bit of noise. It's kind of freaking me out because it's an odd noise. Call my internet company. They can reset it. Yeah, I don't know if there's a forgot password thing on this. There is no forgot password on it. No. Anyways, we'll figure it out. I can call Shaw and tell him I don't know the password to get into the router. Although I think if I go upstairs, I think it's on the router somewhere. Let me see. Let me look it up really quick. Shaw Gateway login. How to log into your Shaw Wi-Fi modem. Username admin, password is password. Yeah. Blue Curve Gateway, yeah. We know, is that a Blue Curve Gateway? Blue Curve Gateway, Hytron. What kind of a modem do I have? I'm sure this is a Blue Curve Gateway modem. It's not blue, it's white. It's a white box. Blue Curve Gateway, yeah. Yeah, Fiber Plus Gateway 2X. That's my box right there. How to configure Gateway admin tools. Yeah, it's admin and password. These are the default login credentials for the admin tool. If you have previously changed your password, use that instead. I have not changed my password. I don't think I changed because I would have changed it to one thing and I know I didn't change it. I don't think I changed it. I don't need a password keeper. I'm usually pretty good. No, there's no passphrase on the router. Oh, Ricky B, sorry to hear that. That sucks too. Yeah, that's happening a lot here. It's crazy. The white one is the XB7. I use OnePass for work. I use RoboForm Password Keeper, but LastPass is free. I have a note in my phone under my notes, that comes with the iOS, and on the desktop OS. And I have a note that's locked that I know the password to, and I keep a lot of passwords in that locked password note. So as long as I never forget the password to that note, I'm okay to get into that note and see some of my passwords. Maybe you changed your brain in the password. Liam, you got it. I think that's exactly what happened. Okay, let's try it one more time. Username admin. Now, it wasn't administrator, it was admin. And password. Is my caps lock on or off? How do I know? There's no light on this thing to tell me if my cap locks are on. That could be the issue. Okay, the way to tell if my caps lock is on is to open an email. This keyboard doesn't light up with caps locks. Go to an email, go, I don't know, reply and go da-da-da-da. Okay, caps lock is on, caps lock is off. There we go. Let's close that. I don't want to reply. Now we're going to type password and log in. And that's not it. I must have changed it. Try that one. No. Are you going to lock me out yet? No. We've got one more try. 3 tries for $1. I want to make sure, I don't want to restart my computer. No. I want to make sure that I have not lost my caps. Boom. Reply. Okay, we're on lowercase. Good. Let's try now what I would have changed it to. Okay. Nope. 3 failed login attempts. You're locked out for 5 minutes. Good. Oh, well, not a big deal. Okay, Jerry. I'll call him in the morning, Liam. Go look on router. Nah, it's okay. Does my wife know all of this? If so, kick the bucket. So, no, she doesn't. 3D Printing Joey, good evening, sir. She does not know this. I'm trying to connect to my rat rig. Why will you not connect to my rat rig? You mean machine. Dot 117 it should be. Won't be 119. Oh, I knew I know a way to get into the rat rig. If I open Putty, come see me, Putty. Come on, little Putty. Now, if I can type in here ratos.local, I can open. Unable to open connection to ratos.local. Host does not exist. So I can't open ratos.local. So if I can't do it in Putty, then let's see if I can do it in what we call, what's that other WinSCP. So WinSCP host name, I think I can put ratos.local. And then username. Login. Hostname ratos local does not exist. Okay, well, there we go then. It is a rat after all, yes. If it's been off for a long period of time, the IP will most likely change. I'm confident it has, but I'm not. It's not showing an advanced IP scanner, which is really, really annoying. Yeah. Let's go ahead and. I've always wanted to hit somebody over the head with that, so we will try that. So there we go. Suggestion taken and suggestion done, Jerry. It's a hardwired network. I'm hardwired to this computer. I learned that the fun way, that it's much better to be hardwired because there's less dropouts. And the network cable is, it's not connected to the rat rig. No. The rat rig is Wi-Fi. Looks like they really want you to use their app to control their chosen routers, which is why I bypass one for the internet company. Use your own. Yeah. I just need to figure out what I don't get is why Advanced IP Scanner is not seeing it. It's showing, it's showing 5 Vorons on here, but it's none of them because the 2 are called Voron Red, one's called Voron. This one, it should be called Rat Rig, and it's not showing up on the Advanced IP Scanner unless, hold on, what's that little arrow? Main sale. What is 222? Oh, that's the one that's running right now, 222. So 118, 119, 82, and 84. 118, 119. Let's go 82. Not 82. It's not 84. It's not 118 or 119. None of those. Yeah, it'll work. It'll work itself out. I'm not overly panicked on it. I'm just looking to make sure I'm not missing anything. Let's do another scan. And then I'll start it again. Command line type ARP/A. This will list all IPs. Oh, okay. In my command prompt, let me go ahead and find that command prompt on Windows. Command prompt. Let's type ARP/A. There we go. There's all the IP addresses. Okay. Doesn't show what it is, but they're all dynamic. Okay. And I can, it's probably one of those, right? Let's have a look. Let's try that list. Not that one. It lists, but it doesn't tell what it is, but it gives a list of all active IPs. One of them will come up. Um, 116. Oh, 151 sounds right. No. ARP. Astro Printer is probably sleeping. He is getting old. That's funny. 159. Nope. If I'm not getting an active IP off the rat rig, it probably means that there's something not working on the rat rig, not powering up, or something. Which has happened before, where I've had to reboot it a few times to get it to work. 221. For some reason. Again, I'm not 227. I'm not panicking. I'm not overly concerned about it right now. Not this time of the night, but hey, and 255. Nope. Okay, so that didn't work, but that was a good try. So we're gonna do one more reset on it. Oh, come on, rat rig. We really need you to cooperate here. I know you're getting old. I know you're getting cranky. I know you need an upgrade. Prussia's printing good. And we're at 9:23. Oh, I got to go after 7 more minutes. It's getting late for me. We restarted it one more time. But I really think there's an issue with this IP scanner because it's showing stuff that is not actually active. There's got to be a way to clear the buffer. Boom. Boom. Let me try one thing here. Okay. Settings option miss delete stored data. Settings option miscellaneous delete stored data. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so let's do another scan. Thank you so much, Jerry. Yes, sir. How many likes do I have on this? We have 14 likes and we have 17 watching. I'm not the best at math, but I know that does not add up. Hello, Gardaman. How are you, sir? Welcome and welcome, welcome. We are printing your filament right now. Definitely printing your filament right now. One of many of the of these packages, and we have printed. We have printed the purple and the red ABS. It's not your yellow, but purple and red ABS. And these ABSs are printing incredible. Just stupendous. So I'm glad you dropped in. And we've been going for a little over 2 hours. We're going to go for another few minutes. I've been trying to connect to that rat rig, but meanwhile, let's have a look. These prints are printing great. This again is the Matter3D Performance ABS Green. Matter3D ships everywhere. They will ship worldwide. And as I said, if you go onto the site, they do have a coupon for 20%. If you use the coupon code, I believe it's USA22, which goes a long way towards the shipping costs. And again, you don't want to order one roll of filament and have it shipped. You really want to order multiple rolls and have them shipped. But yeah, so what we've decided to do with your filament here is initially we're starting a Voron Trident build on Sunday. And on Sunday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We were going to do 2 colors. It was going to be yellow and red. Okay. It was going to be the yellow, which is that is Polymaker ABS yellow. And then it was going to be the Matter3D Performance ABS red matte, which is just, I mean, look at the surface of that thing. How clean that printed. Find a layer line if you dare. Anyways, but once this, I'm calling it tower of what Eamon called quote unquote samples, which are 7 rolls of your ABS colors, I decided that I'm going to print what I'm calling the Voron Trident Pride. So I'm going to print it in at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be at least a 6 color printer, 6 colors in the build. So yeah, I'm excited. So we're doing your green. The next print after the green is going to be the orange. I may do some gray. We'll see. We have the carbon fiber ABS that I have as well from you. I need to get a hardened nozzle to print that, but we'll do some testing on that after I get the. I'm waiting on my obnoxious nozzles from E3D. I know they're called Obsidian. I like calling them obnoxious. Yeah. So then I'm going to test out all the carbon fibers, of Matter3D carbon fibers, with the hardened nozzle, especially the ABS. I'm excited. This stuff is silky smooth. The finish on this is incredible. So it is a great building idea, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen a Voron made of multiple colors like that before. Probably is. I'm sure it's happened, but I'm just going to do it. It's either going to look awesome or it's going to look obnoxious, and I'm fine with either one. So you've heard that Octoprint and Clipper will run on an Odroid C4. Odroid C4. I'm not familiar with that. Is Roy G. Biv? Is it a Roy G. Biv? A Roy G. Biv? A Roy G. Biv? Hey. Could be. It could be. You like the red. The red is nice. Is it the camera does it? It's more of a matte red than the camera shows, but it's that's just the top surface in there from I had the wrong settings in Prusa Slicer, but I'm now running everything in Super Slicer, but try and find a layer line on this finish other than those camera glare things there. It's very nice red. It's a very nice color. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, rainbow colors. Well, I don't have the blue. Do I have a blue here? I don't think I got a blue, or did I? No, I don't think there's a blue, but I have red, orange, yellow we've got going in there. For the blue, now because the build is sponsored by Sparta and, hey, Justin, is sponsored by Sparta and LDO, who sent me the printer. Sparta today sent me, or I received today, Sparta sent me this. So we will be using some of this. It's the Sparta ABS Sparkle Fluorescent Blue. So that's going to be part of the rainbow of colors as well. So we are including some blue. Yes, we are. Yes. And for those that don't know, Gardaman Singh that's on here, he is from Matter3D. And Vancouver or Victoria? I think you're in Victoria, aren't you? But in British Columbia. Your color, yes. You wanted to see if my wife... Oh, you're on Twitch. So let's... for everybody that's on YouTube, Justin Bearcore 3D just popped in on the channel here. And you say you want to see if my wife could do a logo for the inaugural Rocky Mountain Rep Rap Fest. Oh, okay. Well, let me talk to her. I have a feeling she'd be all over that. So I will have a chat with her for sure, Justin. Yes. I will talk to her. You're in Victoria, Texas. Yeah, check out their site. I had it up here earlier. Oops, it's still trying to connect to the rat rig. So let me just switch over here and show you guys. So here's their main site here. So on the main page, the filament we're running is right down here. If you click on that, if you click on the main page, click on this engineering grade materials, industrial applications. And they also sell the concentrate master batch if you want to make your own filament. They have that for sale as well. They have a lot of good products. So I have the Performance ABS carbon fiber, but what we're running right now is the Performance ABS matte. And that comes in like, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 colors. 10 colors. So that's pretty awesome. And the price is really good. 35 bucks Canadian, which is about 28 27 US. And then on the main page, if you go to the home page again and scroll down a little bit, there are the two gentlemen there that are the head of Matter3D. That is Eamon and that is Gardeman. And if we click on there, it says shop promo codes. And right down the bottom, 20% off USA customers with the code USA22. So 20%. Okay, you figure now you're down to $24. Okay, so $35. Let's do some math. 35 Canadian times 0.8. You're looking at $28 a spool Canadian. And you're looking at times 0.7 because the exchange rate's about 70 cents right now. So you're looking at $19. You're looking at $20 a spool for ABS that is giving this kind of quality. It's awesome. This is running at 255 degrees on a 100 degree bed, and it is just beautiful. The parts are strong, yada, yada, yada. So yeah, so check them out. I don't know what shipping would be. I really honestly don't know how much shipping is to the US. I assume that when you go back to the when you go to the checkout, you can go to the checkout and go as far and see what the shipping will cost. But just definitely check them out. And they also make a wide variety of all kinds of filaments, PLA, ABS, PETG. So yeah. And they're starting to do these really cool environmentally friendly spools that are made basically corrugated cardboard spools. So they're fully recyclable. So yeah, I like that. Some of the spools I got are plastic, but I'm sure they're using up all their plastic spools and then switching over to all these recyclable when possible, when it's feasible to use them for the material they're being used on. I do have your email for sure. Yeah, no worry. Chat and run, that's fine. Talk to you later, Justin. Kit Skyfire says there may be a way to set reserve a network IP for that gateway for your various devices, but would have to see the admin tool options. There appears to be no guide online on the interface besides very few basic things. Yeah, and that's because it's a SHA router, and yeah. Indigo is no longer considered a rainbow color as people can't identify it over violet. Well, come on. Did I say a boot? I probably did, didn't I? Shipping is a boot. A lot, I bet. Shipping is about a lot, I bet. Got free shipping just now. Ordered 2 rolls of black. Oh, good. Okay, you got free shipping. Awesome. See, you can't go wrong. Free is good. Yeah, I believe there is, with a minimum order, there is free shipping. But hey, that's good. Good to know, Andrew. Awesome. You're going to love it. That's an interesting statement there, Liam. That indigo is considered a not considered a rainbow color, but still, according to who, right? According to who? You said about. You're correcting me. Oh, okay. Thanks. I forgot about that. That's funny. Man, these are looking good. Let me zoom in a bit on one of these prints, and just so you can see the edge. These are looking really, really wrong way. If I that way and that way, yeah, they're looking good. And you know, there's a middle ring on these cameras. If you spin the middle ring, watch, it goes bright. I can make it go really bright, or if I spin the middle ring the other way, Watch this. I can watch this. Look, look, look. Oh, it's pretty much pitch black. You can just see the LED on the Voron logo on the print head going floating around there. But if you didn't know better, I'd think my camera was broken. But then I can, if I just open that up a bit, boom. Look at that. I have it all back again. That is a pretty cool feature on this camera when you know it's there. So, sorry, I couldn't resist. According to science, and you are that nerd. Are you that nerd, Liam? Okay. Yeah, these parts are looking good. We got a little while to go on these yet, so I'm going to call it a stream. We're at 30% printing. And these are not going to be finished till 1:26 in the morning. This was a 4.5, 5-hour print. So, and it's a long print. Yes, it's a long print, even though it's on the Voron and it's printing at a higher speed. But keeping in mind that these prints are printing 4 perimeters, 40% infill, 5 top and 5 bottom layers. They're going to take a while. Your light spectrum science is a little outdated. Anyways, we're dropping viewers, guys, so it's getting late. I've been going for 2.5 hours, so we are going to call it a night. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Jerry, I'll be on your stream tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll be right on there at 2 o'clock, but I will be on there, and I want you to save that little admission for when I come on, but you can do it whenever. So I will be on your stream tomorrow, and we will be talking to everybody. For those of you that are still here, Sunday, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, I'm starting the Voron Trident build. I've got all the pieces printed that I think I'll need for as far as I'm going to get on the build on Sunday. So thank you, everybody, again for hanging out, and I appreciate that. And we will talk to everybody on Jerry's stream tomorrow. So check out Jerry's stream. Remember, 3DHP. Check them out on YouTube tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'll be on there as well, and probably live streaming again tomorrow night about something. And I will be on my regular live stream on Sunday at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. So we'll catch everybody later. Take care. Have a good night. Stay safe.